There's two things that you need to think about when shooting a nighttime campfire scene. Your firelight and your moonlight. Let's break it down. Let's talk moonlight. So the very first thing that I do when I'm looking at a scene is determine what direction I want my moonlight to come from. Whenever I'm lighting a scene, I almost always want my moonlight to be a backlight to my subjects. So in this breakdown, you can see that my moon, the backlight, is creating a nice edge on my subject. It's slightly off frame, but still creating a really nice separation between my subject and the background. An important note is you want to make sure that your moon is actually high enough in the sky to where it looks like it's coming from a believable angle. In this case, we used the triple riser Mambo combo to get it high enough in the sky to look like a believable source. The light we used was an Aputure 1200D with a lantern softbox attachment so that it would spread light onto our entire scene. Now what's tricky about campfire scenes is that you actually have a super warm light and a super cool light that you're mixing together to make a blended picture.
Let's have some fun now. Let's take some white, dark sienna. I'm using the little knife.
What I do is I don't like my moonlight to be super blue, and so I'll actually bring the internal Kelvin down in my camera to pull the blue closer to a grayish tone, thus warms up my firelight even more to create a more pleasing fire color. The sweet spot for me is normally 4100 Kelvin. Once your moonlight is set and completely dialed in, the next thing you want to do is adjust your firelight. The campfire itself is going to be a really great key on your subjects, but you're going to want another external fire source to augment the light and shape it to your subject. The two lights that I use for this is the Aputure Nova 600C and a Titan 2. The great thing about these lights is that they have internal fire effect controllers to where you can adjust the intensity of the light along with the intensity of the flicker that's hitting your subject. Unlike the moonlight, you can really easily move these lights around when you're adjusting from your wide shot to your close-up overs. The last thing to talk about is positioning. I'm a big fan of having negative fill on the side of the face at which I'm shooting from, so I always position my subjects to look slightly off to where the fire is still keying them from the right side, and I have that nice shadow side on the other side of their face. And that is my campfire light breakdown.
Gotta get the...